Welcome to the class, myself Ashwini. And last class we have discussed about mean, arithmetic mean in that group data, continuous case, discrete case, and in for raw data it is ungrouped data. These three types of problem we have studied. In arithmetic mean we have three more different types that we are going to solve today's class. And the problem is like this. In this also we will calculate the mean value, calculate mean for the following data, calculate mean for the following data. See here, in this problem they have not mentioned the class interval properly and they have given the number of students. This data is not a frequency and this is LCF, lower cumulative frequencies, and this marks they have not mentioned, they have not given the class interval marks. So first we will find the class interval or a new class interval. To find that, you just observe the data, whatever they have given. It is below 10, that is, it should be less than 10, and the difference between this and this marks, that is 10 to 20, it is 10 only. Okay, using this data, using this information, we are going to write the class interval, that is below 10 and the difference should be 10, and we will start from 0 to 10, so that the difference of these two, or if we take the midpoint also we can calculate, and again it is below 20 and the difference of these two is again 10, so it is 10 to 20, and similarly 20 to 30, 30 to 40 and 40 to 50. Once again I will repeat this. To find the class interval, since this is below 10 means obviously it will be 0, it cannot be a negative. To find that, the difference of these two we have to observe, difference of all the numbers is 10 only, so that I will start it from 0 to 10, 10 to 20, 20 to 30, 30 to 40, 40 to 50. And next is to find the frequency. To find the frequency, because the number of students whatever they have given, that is LCF, lower cumulative frequency, so that we have to find frequency. First we will write the number as it is, this 3 as it is. Then we are going to subtract the next frequency with the last one, that is like this, 8 minus 3, it is 5. Similarly 17 minus 8, 20 minus 17, 22 minus 20. So that you will get the frequencies like this, 9, 3 and 2. Now if you take the n value, that is, you know that number of frequency n is nothing but 22, and here the last number is also 22 and your n value is also 22. Now you got the new data, that is class interval and the frequencies. Now we are going to find the mean value, that is x bar is equal to, here I will go with the direct method only. If you want, you can do with step deviation or simple deviation method also. Summation of fx divided by capital N. Summation of fx means f into x. So sorry, here we have not calculated the midpoint. Calculate the midpoint. It is to calculate x value or a midpoint. To calculate midpoint, we will add these two numbers and divided by 2, so that 0 plus 10 divided by 2, the where midpoint is 5, 15, 25, 35 and 45. Now you take f into x. After finding x, now you take f into x. It is 15, 75, 225, 105, 90 and summation of fx is equal to 510. Now you substitute in this formula, that is 510 divided by 22. So your x bar value is 23.18. Your x bar value is 23.18. Next problem. See, this is another type of problem in your arithmetic mean. Here they have given the marks as 35 and more, that is 35 and more is greater than 35 and 40 and more is greater than 40. So that to calculate we have to see we have to find class interval first. To find the class interval, first we have to see the difference between the values. In each and every values the difference is 5, so that it is 135, it starts from 135 and the difference is 5, so that is till 140 we can more than 135 and more, that is greater than 135, so that I can write the class interval like this. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Next step is to find the frequency. Since the number of students or a frequency whatever given, it is MCF. MCF, that is lower limits only they will mention, not the upper limit. MCF. Now we have to calculate the frequencies f. For that we will do the subtraction of this. First thing is 100 minus 96, that is 100 minus 96 is 4, and similarly you take the subtraction of like this, how I have written the reverse order, arrow mark, see that arrow mark and take the subtraction or a deviation, subtraction sorry, you have to subtract like this. So you will get 9, 18, 28, 24, 10 and 5. And here the last number 7 minus 2 is 5 and this 2 last number will remain as it is. See here 100 minus 96 is 4, 96 minus 87 is 9, 87, 69 is 18, 69, 41 is 28. 41 minus 17 is 24, 17 minus 7 is 10, 7 minus 2 is 5 and this last number 2 will remain as it is. If you take the n total number of observation, it will always be 100. Next step is you have to find the midpoint, that is x value. To find the midpoint, x is nothing but a midpoint. This midpoint is nothing but you have to add these two limits, lower limit and the upper limit, then you divide this by 2, so you will get 137.5, 142.5, 147.5, 152.5, 157.5, 162.5, 167.5, 172.5. Now you take f into x. If you multiply the f into x column, you will get the values like this. Now you take the sum of this, summation of fx is equal to 15345, and the formula to find summation fx is divided by n. X bar is equal to summation f into x. The total is 15345 and n is equal to 100. So our x bar value is 153.45. Once again, I'll repeat the procedure of this. See, they have given only the marks and the number of students. It is not cleared. To calculate the class interval, first we will see the difference of these numbers. It is 5 and this is 35 and more, and it should be the difference of the next interval should be 5. So it will start from 135 and end with 140, and the class intervals will goes on like this. Then we have to find a f value, that is frequency. The first number, you just see the arrow mark how I have written, and you have to take the subtraction like that, and the last number 2 will remain as it is. Next step is to find the midpoint of this class interval. You know how to find the midpoint. Then you take the product of f into x, take the summation of fx and n value, substitute in the formula, you will get the x bar value. Next question. Next is, in the data, if they have not given any one frequency values, if one of the frequency value is missing, then how to calculate that missing frequency, that is missing frequency. So the mean of the following data is 20.5. Find the missing frequency. See, you just observe the data, whatever they have given. In this x and f, this is a discrete case, discrete type of data, and here for x20 we don't know the frequency distribution. So I'll denote our missing frequency as capital letter A. Then I'll take first n value. So you just leave this A value, you just add all the values 5, 7, 12 and 6, you add all these values, and the summation will be 30, and the remaining value A I will take as it is, that is 30 plus A. And next is formula to find x bar is summation of fx by n, so that we want to calculate f into x. To find fx value, 10 into 5, it is be 50, like that. You have to write the product of f into x, it is 105. Here 20 into A, 20A I will write as it is, then 300, 180. And summation of f into x is, first you add all these values, okay, so that you will get the summation as 635 plus this 20A will remain as it is. Once again I will repeat this procedure. See, this missing value we will denote it as A. To find n, first add all the numbers, then you plus A, write as it is. Then to find f into x summation, first you add all the numbers, numerical first, that is 635, and plus 20 will remain as it is. Now you substitute these things in this formula. And here in the data only, in the problem only, the mean of the following data is 20.5. That is, our x bar value is 20.5. Substitute that. This is 20.5 is equal to summation of fx, that is 635 plus 20a, and n is equal to 30 plus a. So we have to solve this equation to find a value. First is, you just take the cross multiplication of this. This is 20.5 into 30 plus a is equal to 635 plus 20a. Now you multiply 20.5 to these two numbers. It is 615 plus 20.5a is equal to 635 plus 20a. Here this is 20.5a and 20a. You shift this to this side and this to this side. It is 20.5a. Here this is plus. If I shift this to the left hand side, it will be minus 20a is equal to 635. I'll write as it is, and this plus 615. 615. If I shift it to this side, it will become minus 615. So the difference of this is minus 0.5a is equal to 20, and a is equal to 20 divided by 0.5, and a value is 40, and this is your missing frequency. So our missing frequency is 40. Similarly, we will calculate the missing values for continuous case also. In continuous case, what we will do is, we will find the midpoint, then we will do the same procedure. Next problem, and here the missing frequency, mean value is 50. Class interval frequency. And again, in this problem, between 60 to 80, they have not mentioned the frequency. I'll take it as a, and our n value is 98 plus a. Next is to find the midpoint. We want x value, so that we will find the midpoint. So midpoint for 0 to 20 will be 10, 30, 50, 70 and 90. Now you find f into x. Take the product of f into x. It is 190, 840, 600. 70 into a, it is 70a, and 1710. Take the summation of f into x is equal to, first you add all the numerical numbers, then you write 70a as it is, so that it is 4340 plus 70a. Now you substitute that in formula. It is 4340 plus 70a divided by n is 98 plus a, and your x bar they have given is 50. So I'll substitute this 50 here. For next is take the cross multiplication. 50 into 98 plus a is equal to 4340 plus 70a. You multiply this 50 with these two numbers, so you will get 4900 plus 50a is equal to 4340 plus 70a. So I'll shift this 50a to this side and 4340 to this side. It is 4900 minus 4340 is equal to 70a minus 50a, or I'll rewrite like this. It is 560 is equal to 20a, or a is equal to 560 divided by 20, and your a value is 28. And this is your missing frequency. A is equal to 28. In examination, you will get one of this question, missing value frequency question. Either it can be from mean, median or mode also. And one compulsory question will be there in this on this missing value. Thank you.